about this series because some parents have tried to ban it and it's caused controversy. Harry Potter, according to the website fact.com, has over 300 million books globally, and it has won numerous awards such as the British Choice Awards for Children's Book of the Year, among other awards. And it has started a cultural craze with its release in 1997, with adults and children alike. It's a kind of story that pulls in a person. It's even like 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds will pick it up, and it's over 300 pages. They'll read it without causing a fuss. And it has encouraged children to read and also be creative by using their imagination. However, many concerned parents have said that it is evil due to the wizardry and this like witches and spells that are contained in the books, and they're concerned because they want to protect their kids from joining the cult or trying witchcraft. There have been many accusations said about Rowling's Harry Potter series and its appropriateness for children, and some parents have tried to ban it from schools' curriculums or even not letting their kids read it in their own homes. I believe that it should be included in school's curriculum if a teacher wants to, because it encourages, like I said, their kids to read and explore their imagination. Many conservative parents, mostly those who are religious and practice Christianity, have pointed strong negative accusations about the harmful consequences of Harry Potter. They believe that it will make children curious and open to trying witchcraft. An article by Pamela Newby titled "Harry Potter Controversy" for CBN News voices opinions of more conservative parents. It said Christian parents. In Newby's article, a parent named Elizabeth Mouse said, "Our child came home and was being read in his class. The concern we had with the books was the violent tones in here. There's evil, there's theft, there's lack of respect for human life, and there's sinful." A lot of parents in the Christian realm are hesitant about their kids reading it, and they use the Bible and scriptures from the Bible to back their opinions rather than facts and statistics. As I was doing research, I didn't find really anything about kids becoming witches or trying to cast spells, and children don't watch The Sword and the Stone and then a Disney movie and suddenly want to be a wizard and cast spells. However, all Christian parents are not opposed to children reading Rowling's books. Most of them have been opposed to it, but there are some people who are more realistic about it. In the same article, Dr. Terry Lindwall says, "My personal reaction to the Harry Potter books is that they are delightful, they are rich, they're dense, and there's a lot of wit, yet there's a lot of reality in these fantasies." And children today are growing up in a very modern and technology-obsessed world, and they use the internet as a source for entertainment, and books are considered more old-fashioned. And I believe that Harry Potter, the series, since it started a cultural craze and kids are wanting to read it, and every new book is widely popular, they should be able to read it because it encourages them to read it. It encourages to see this book rather than a tool for evil, as a tool for education. An article titled "Harry Potter Controversy and Censorship Battles" by Elizabeth Kennedy proves a very good point. It says, "Christian parents ought not to get hung up on the outward packaging of the Harry Potter novels. On the contrary, I think they should enjoy the magical interests of packaging as interesting and fun. Rather, they should grasp the symbolism of the stories for what it is and enjoy the familiar yet rich theological messages that live beneath the surface." magic. It actually encourages children to overcome life's obstacles, because Harry, the hero that a lot of the kids look up to, learns and grows from his mistakes. And it says in the article titled "Literature is an Effective Tool for Character and Education." One of the most magical things about J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter books, now films, the last of which have been just splendid, is the way they subtly weave lessons about ethical choice and character into their griping plots. Children take away many moral lessons from Harry Potter's stories. It encourages kids to use good rather than evil in making their choices. Many children see Harry Potter as a hero, like I said, and kids follow his lead in choosing honest and good qualities over evil ones. Contrary to what parents say about the evil contained in Rowling's books, Harry Potter actually advocates honesty and friendship in the family. The author does a beautiful job in creating suspenseful stories and making kids want to read. Whether this book should be allowed in school's curriculum or not, Rowling gives parents an opportunity to see their kids actually want to pick up a book on their own and read it on their leisure time, as opposed to pulling teeth in order for them to educate themselves more and read. And so today, in my speech, I discussed the controversy that Harry Potter has caused and the concerns that parents have had. And although it has spells and wizardry, it is an effective tool in allowing kids to learn.
So Andrew, what did you think?
I think overall it was a good speech. You had plenty of examples. The whole time I was listening to the examples, I can picture you waiting at Borders at midnight for your book to come out with other kids. But I think it was a good speech, plenty of examples, and yeah, overall it was pretty good. Oh wait, I think you could have had a little more inflection. That's about it.
Okay, well, I think the opening is fine. You identify the topic. You give us a little bit of justification for the subject. There's a little bit of a tempest in a teapot sort of aura to this, because I'm sure that there are a few people who have complained about it or have the religious views that you talked about and subscribe to them, and you cite a couple of examples on this. What I don't get in it are any examples of schools that have pulled it and it's unavailable to kids in the schools, or the notion that there is some widespread problem with access to this material, or that it's being judged harshly by the general population as a consequence of these minor objections. Your own evidence seems to suggest from the beginning that it's widely accepted, that it's been evaluated and praised in a lot of ways. The success of the book series and then the movie series seems to undermine the notion that there's some body out there that could potentially hurt its popularity or the likelihood that kids are going to read it. There's always some individual or group that has a problem with something. The real question is, are they creating a problem for other people as a consequence? And I think that that's the part of the speech that's a little bit underdeveloped. Otherwise, it's all very nice in describing what the book series is, what the values in the series are, and giving us some illustrations about why it's important. And I think you could use maybe a little bit more information about how it's encouraged kids to read. That seems to be taken as a given as opposed to being demonstrated. But I thought you had some nice experts who were citing that material. Like I said, it just seems to me that this controversy is controversial only in the minds of a